back with Ocean's 11 to 15.
What
Can we be in the Ocean's movies?
No.
Alright, well, we tried. We could be pretty good characters in the Ocean's movies.
So Ocean's 13 ends with it ends with in the middle of the movie they like, hey, here's how we're gonna rig the fucking slot machines so that, you know, we can really rob this guy. And
we'll rob him blind.
The way they do it is that they figure out the way that they work, and they kind of hack them, but they kind of don't.
I just don't fucking.
Because they like, for some reason, they switch into digital. They switch to digital slot machines. So they hack this fucking slot machines, and they kind of like half hack them and half know how they work.
Oh, Pete, did you see our cool thing?
Oh yeah, the giant fucking shuriken.
The giant fucking shadow shuriken from Naruto.
And they essentially, so they're not suspicious, but security, they get it to the point where it's gonna be a jackpot, and then they let someone else steal the machine. Like, they let someone else play it.
That's so funny.
And so they do that the entire scene, and also the entire movie, to like really fuck with the casino, because the whole point of Ocean 13 is this guy fucking robbed our pal from a casino deal. Let's fuck him up.
Let's just kill him.
Let's ruin everything he's worked for. And they do it because a health inspector guy is going, and they literally fuck with him the entire weekend.
That's so funny.
That he's there at the casino. They literally ruin everything. They put in like some kind of weird. They find out what he's allergic to, and put it in the air going through his vents.
Yeah.
So he gets like hives and shit.
Ooh.
So he just gets fucked with the entire movie.
You or a loved one have mesothelioma.
And then at the end of the movie, while they're at an airport, like, this is great. We fucking did it again, boys. The fucking Brad Pitt's character gets up and is about to get on his flight. He's doing a slot machine, and he fucking gets off the slot machine, and he goes and he sees like the health inspector guy walking out, like about to leave on his own flight, but he wants to check out the slot machines, and Brad Pitt goes up to him, he's like, why don't you try that one? It's been lucky lately. And he walks away, and you just hear the guy go, ding, 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 I won, yeah! And fucking Brad Pitt's character just smiles as he walks off screen, and the credits roll.
Oh, what a guy.
And it's just like, because they felt that, they're like, we had to fuck with him the whole time, so the casino got a bad review.
What a dude.
But, you know, let's give him something.
Alright.
Gotta find...
Mavericks! I like how that's the running, like, I'm not saying that's the running theme, but like, ever since X, it's like, Maverick. I'm like, well, yeah, that makes sense.
Who the fuck?
Dude, I fucking love these robot designs, right? Alright, let's see what your weak spot is. Okay, it's your head, like literally everyone else. Oh, no. What's your gimmick?
Oh man, Ocean 12 came out in 2004. I highly recommend the Ocean's movies, by the way, even though I just spoiled 13. I mean, they're still good fucking movies.
First try.
Nice job, Phil.
To be fair, they're like, this is the easiest one we fought.
Probably.
How could this
I
happen?
wasn't even fucking watching.
His name is Fist Leo.
That's funny.
That's awesome. Beaten by a little girl. Boom, 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 bot. I also used an E-Tank like
oh yeah, Topher Grace is in it.
Oh, we got Module F. Yahoo! And do your Mario impression of Yahoo. Yahoo! Thanks for saving me.
Oh, it's Bruce Willis.
Get out of here, Jess!
Bruce Willis appears as himself.
I'm a biometal of the flame, Module F. Get it? It's F.
And it goes up to Julia
Let's
Roberts.
get the move in here.
Like, he goes with Julia Roberts.
I know, I'm a serpent.
Like, oh my god, you're Julia Roberts. And she's like, and they're like, yeah!
Oh no!
Julia Roberts.
Suck my ass. Then we got Model F.
What does that look like?
Model F is literally my favorite one.
You said that about the last one.
Well, this is my favorite one, and this is my other favorite one.
Okay, go ahead, show me.
Because, like, so, like, obviously we're in this mode, that's cool. This one's cool, whatever. I don't like the head, personally. This one's fucking dope because you're like a ninja, and I'm such a Super Sentai fan because of the scarf and the, like, the mask. Now, Model F. Ooh. Look at that.
Oh, I fucking love the gauntlets.
Yeah, you look at that. Oh, and you punch things. I know, you should, if you have something, you have... And look, you can...
Oh, that's so cool.
You can go from, like, right to left. And since Ann said we can use the thing, ready? Oh, I guess that's not how this works. Alright, well, I have no idea. So you can...
You should click and hold.
No, so, is it? Click and hold? No, it's not. Alright, whatever.
So basically...
whatever. So what you can do with the stylist is that you can move this arrow, and wherever you move it on the grid, it moves the projectile.
That's funny.
So
that's
it's super cool. And you also have left and right, left and right, left and right. So you basically, you can go like this, kind of.
That's fucking lit.
Or use the claw, like this, and just kind of like... But you are stationary, so you can't really move.
Right, well...
Oh, you're moving a little bit.
More of a power attack.
Yeah. So I really like this model. I think it's really cool. And then you have your charge up, which
that
shoots
was
a projectile, most likely.
The quickest fucking Maverick we fought yet.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I wish I was watching so I could have actually, like, judged the Maverick, but it...
So he has, like, a punch attack. Get this cursor out of here. And then... Yeah, man. Mission report. You got the red code card. Which you can go to the red area when to... Mission complete!
Hey...
Can you hear me? Come in. HQ radar has spotted multiple...
Oh, this is a fucking awesome song.
Get back here. We need your help. So now we have to go back to Maverick Land.
Oh, did you hear anything about the new season of SAO?
Which one?
The newest season, Alicization.
Fuck if I know, dude. I lost track after fucking Elfine.
I've been watching the new season.
I just like the one with the girl who wants to be short.
So... look,
Gungale with PP.
I am with everyone else that SAO is a pretty trash anime.
Of course, always 100%, dude, 100%.
But I've watched everything except for the movie. I've watched everything from it. I've seen scenes from the movie, but because I'm a big fan of like movie style animation because when they get the budget, they get the fucking budget.
Yeah, of course, you know.
So I fucking love it.
When anybody gets budget, they get budget.
But yeah, I've watched all of SAO, including... I mean, SAO Alternative Gungale is really fucking good.
Yeah, PP-chan.
Because it includes...
Because it doesn't involve literally the main cast.
It doesn't involve Kirito, so it's, like, great. Now, this third season, while it does involve Kirito, to me, they're already off to a better start. When the second season ended with Kirito and Gungale, I read up the summary for Alicization arc online because I didn't think they were going to make a third season. Just because at the time, it took them, what, like 3 or 4 years now before they finally made this season. So it's just like, alright. When I say the summary, I don't mean, like, all the fucking arc. Just the, like, back of the book essential, like, summary, where it leads off with, and then Kirito has to do this. Like, what will happen? Like, that type of summary of it, essentially. And when I read it originally, I was like, this is a pretty fucking trippy thing. I'm kind of glad they're not making an anime because it'd be kind of trippy. But then they announced they're doing the anime of it, and I'm like, well...
Oh, there goes all my expectations out the window.
Because it is a fucking trippy thing. So, because the thing is...
Oh, we really tanks. Fuck.
Kirito, at this point, is helping in research of the Soul Translator system. Soul Translator.
Did you not watch Excel World?
No.
Oh, okay. Because that's like the prelude. Is the prelude? No.
It's not really prelude.
Oh, anime. We should got an anime for this show. For this game.
No, instead we got an anime for Battle.
Dude, can you look at this, dude? Like, it looks so good.
It does look really good.
Oh, that's right. I forgot the little Hupper boys.
Fucking. What's it? Yeah, no, so Kirito's helping research in this whole translator system, which isn't a game, another virtual game. It's just a...
Why'd I just stand?
It works with a unit called, what they call flux lights.
Fleshlights?
No, flux lights.
Fleshlights?
Fuck. And essentially what it is a unit of measurement for the human soul.
Okay.
So it's not a game as much as it's literally making a dream. Like, it's literally, you connect yourself to it similar to the Nerve Gear, but instead of putting you in a virtual game world, the virtual world you're in is more dream. Everything's more realistic, because it's like a dream. How you feel things in a dream,
Yeah.
that's exactly what it is. But it's like lucid dreaming style, so everything's super detailed, you know? So it's not like, when they say it's like a dream, it's not like everything's faded and less detailed. It's just like, you're in an alternate world, but like, at least as they put it, it feels so much different from... Because the way I see it, I think what we see in anime form isn't what they see in game-wise. Like, I feel like when they see in-game, it looks like what we have VR-wise now. Like, it probably looks like... You can tell everything's a 3D model and stuff like that. So, in this one, it looks like the real world, because it's based on a dream.
Well, man, who's your favorite? Splash Woman knockoff or Shadow Scythe Man? I like Shadow Scythe Man.
I do too. I'm a fucking... You got me with a scythe, so...
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
And anyone with a scythe, I fucking love. Fucking...
Who's game?
Fucking Duo.
Duo?
Death Scythe.
Oh. Oh, yeah, from Gundam. We have to fight Scythe Man. I don't know what his moves are.
But...
God, it's just Death Scythe from Gundam. Okay, so... Do you have, like, a weak spot? You don't. You're just some dude.
I'm just some dude. No, so yeah, so... He's... Oh my god, this guy's fucking whooping you.
Yeah. Oh, does he talk shit? No, he doesn't talk shit? Okay.
No, but,
Oh, I don't want to see this guy.
Fucking... I'm fucking zoned out. Yeah, so Kirito's doing this fucking research and shit, and, what they put him in is called Underworld, and the entire fucking background of this arc is based on Alice in Wonderland.
It's kind of lame.
So it's actually kind of cool the way they do it, because the Underworld is its own like virtual world in the sense, and the characters, there's Yu-Gi-Oh, which is his like friend, and like the thing is when he's in it, it's like he's lived.
Yeah, I'm dead. Oh.
Because it's...
What about the best character, Klein, with the samurai?
You mean Klein?
Yeah, literally what I just said.
You said Clyde.
No, Klein. I said the samurai.
He's in it, but like it's...
So
the whole thing is that because the way that the machine works, he doesn't remember anything that happens in that world really. Like it's in his conscious, but he doesn't remember anything really. Yeah. And because it's built on dream-like senses, you can live like months and months in the span of like an hour in that world. So it's like you see a crazy the first episode is 47 minutes long, because the first episode spends 90% of it inside this world to start. Yeah. And it's him and his friend Yu-Gi-Oh as kids, and their calling, quote unquote, in the world is to chop down the Gigas tree, which is this massive fucking tree that for 300 years has been getting chopped at. Yeah. To eventually be cut down to allow for more land development, essentially. But also because it blocks, like, magic shit from happening.
The land development.
So they're just doing that as kids. And their friend Alice comes along and gives them, like, lunch every now and then, because she doesn't really have a calling, because she's, like, kind of like... She's the chief's daughter of the village. Yeah. So one day they're like, man, it sucks that we can't preserve this food. This food's great. But what if we had ice? Because it's like an old medieval like village. Yeah, fucking ice. He's like, well, there's no good place to get ice. What about the legend of the knight that went to the ice cave and found the ice dragon?
Not the ice cave.
And it's just like, that's over in the fucking mountains. It's part of the taboo index that we can't cross the border. It's like, we don't have to cross the fucking border into the, unmarked, into the terrible territory, or whatever the fuck they call it. We can just go into the fucking caves and get some ice. So they do this. And they make a journey of it. They go to these ice caves, and they find the skeleton of the dragon that was supposedly undefeatable.
No, the skeleton.
And they're like, fuck. It's fucking...
a skeleton.
And they find this, like, diamond-looking sword, and Kirito picks it up, but it's too heavy because he's a fucking little kid in this fucking thing. And it's like you see it and you're like, that's gonna be a weapon for one of them later.
And then it doesn't.
And then he drops it, and then they're like, oh fuck, what's going on over here? And they can't find their way out, so they go another way, and they find the exit to the bad territory that they can't cross into.
And this is all a game.
This is all in this fucking like dream world scenario that Kirito's doing right now. And they're finding like 2 knights fighting. They're called integrity knights to keep the integrity of the land.
Oh wow.
They're
the land of the knights.
They're fucking fighting and shit while riding dragons. It's fantasy world shit. And while one of them's on the ground like, help me to like them, Alice is like weirdly like sucked into it and like starts walking towards them, and they're like, Alice, no, you crossed into it, fucking taboo index, and we don't know what the fucking taboo index is. She fucking they go to stop her, she trips, and her hand lands, her fingers cross just over the borderline, and fucking hole opens, and this guy with like a very plain face, like literally Taboo from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, fucking comes out and he's like, noted, and disappears, and you're like, what the fuck? And then in the village, an integrity knight lands, and he's like, I'm looking for the chief's daughter, Alice. And he chains her up to the dragon, and flies her away to steal her. While this is happening, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh's looking at her, and one of his eyes turned into system error. And he's like, fuck, and everything's going to shit. Fuck. And then Kirito is freaking out like, and then he wakes up from it. Doesn't remember anything at this point. The fucking, normal...
I'm scared.
Normal show goes on. They're helping out Sinon and Gungale with stuff.
Okay, so Sinon's there.
And, like, everyone's there. So, like, Klein and everyone's helping out in Gungale. So it's the first time you're seeing them canonically there.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's fun. Sinon invites Kirito out to the cafe to tell him she wants to help her with the next Bullet of Bullets. And she wants Asuna to join him to kind of be his inhibitor, so he doesn't go nuts.
Did something happen? Did I miss something?
No, Kirito's just like, he goes nuts with his sword in Gungale, and she doesn't want him to get too like hooked into it this time, so she wants Asuna to come with him. So while they're on their way home from that, though, some fucker from the Laughing Coffin.
Oh, that's the thing again?
Yeah, some fucker from the Laughing Coffin in the real world comes up to him.
Bitch.
And, basically...
Oh my god, we're gonna cut the episode here.
Let's cut the episode off.
Perfect.